Gotta listen to this part real quick. Okay, why am I playing Magic? Rude. Okay. Facebook, please don't take this song down or this video down. I am not the creator of that song. It is by Magic. The song is called Rude. Go get it on iTunes. Anyways, so I wanted to talk to you guys about vulnerability for a second. As you all know, my name is Vicki Roberts. I am a Beachbody coach. If you don't know that, now you know. You're welcome. As you know, I have become successful in my relationships and as a coach because I've learned how to be vulnerable, to share myself, to open up, to be transparent. And I teach my team, my coaches, to do the same thing. And it's not just being a Beachbody coach, being vulnerable. It's showing women especially that you can be vulnerable. You can open up and be true to who you are. And cry if you need to, scream if you need to, get angry if you need to, but be vulnerable. Don't be afraid of things. And the thing of it is that I see so many amazing people, whether they're a coach on their journey, whatever, they're vulnerable on social media. Social media is a very scary place to come with an opinion or to share a struggle or to share anything that you're going through because you never know who or what is going to be said, right? And I have a case of mama bear syndrome. Watch out, it's contagious, especially if you're on an unstoppable misfit. But I have mama bear syndrome. And, you know, I've worked on myself long enough to know that when shit people says that is negative, I don't take offense to it as much as I used to. I used to cry. I used to feel defeated. I used to sink into myself. I used to feel devastated. Like, why is this person, what is that person seeing in me that I am insecure about, or is one of my inner demons, or that I've never thought of and now I'm thinking about it because, well, this person that I have no idea who they are, they're saying it. And I've worked so fucking hard on myself at feeling good enough, at feeling worthy, at loving myself, my flaws, my imperfections, everything. Sometimes someone will say something that I'm like, oh, that stings. That really stings. But I can move on from it. I can move on from it because I am now at a place where I look at negativity, especially in the online community, at people I don't know in real life. Well, even in real life. But I look at them with empathy. Like, where are you at in your life to be being a dick to someone? To go on and bashing someone on social media? To go and bash someone on their progress photos? Or being rude or hurtful? Where are you coming from? What kind of pain are you holding on to that you can be a dick? Now, what sparked this is one of my amazing coaches. She's absolutely incredible. She told me, and I'm not going to name any names because I don't want any, She told me that someone bashed her when she was sharing her journey about she has no reason to be a coach, and then listed a few of these hurtful comments. Who the hell do people think they are? You know, I am not one to go on social media and bash anything. I am not the biggest fan of Donald Trump. I may lose a few followers by saying that, but I'm not going to go around bashing him. I'm not going to go around bashing the NFL. I'm not going to go around bashing this or bashing that. I'm going to flood social media with love and positivity because there's enough negative shit on social media right now. I'm not going to partake in comment threads about who's picking what side and what's wrong and what's right and blah, blah, blah. Enough of that bullshit. I'm not that person. That's never going to be me. I'm also not one of those people that sees someone busting their ass, working their ass off, and gonna say something rude or hurtful. Why? Why would anyone do that? Didn't anyone's mom ever teach them, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? My mom sure did. My mom told me that. How about you guys? I don't understand where people are at in their life to think they have a right. They legitimately, yes, we have a freedom of speech, right? My freedom of speech right now is going on live on Facebook right now on my Fit with Vicki page. Your freedom of speech right now is sharing this video so everyone can hear this. Just kidding. Not kidding. Just kidding. But what I'm saying is, everyone has a freedom of speech. But why use it to be a dick? That's all I'm saying. Why use it to be hurtful? Why use it to make the world worse off? Why don't you use your freedom of speech to make the world better off? To make you feel better. I know when I'm sitting there talking shit about anything, I don't feel good about myself, even if I disagree with it. Even if I disagree with something and I'm holding my own and I'm like, nah, whatever I would say, I don't feel good. What makes me feel good is saying nice things, is helping other people feel better about themselves, is making myself feel better about myself. But we live in a day and age where, and I think we've always lived this way, whether social media's been around or just media in general, or maybe when caveman used to carve the newspaper on rocks, I don't fucking know. But it's always been like, you have to do certain things, you can't cry, you can't do this, you have to be strong, you have to be thin, you have to be this, you have to... Who is these they people that are telling everyone that they need to be like, they need to do this, you need to do this, you're not acceptable, you're not perfect, you're not this, you're too much this. But then there's people like me who take a stand that is done. I'm absolutely done with that. I am done trying to live my life based on other people's views and what they think I should or should not be. I didn't get tattoos on my body to please anybody. I'm not covering up my tattoos on my body to please anybody. My tattoos do not define who I am as a person. My characteristics, my love, my heart, my soul, my strength, that defines me. I put myself on social media every day, and yes, it's terrifying. Yes, it's terrifying because I don't know who's going to say what. That's never going to change because as human nature, there's always that fear of rejection. That's always that fear of what is someone going to say. But I come to a point in my life where I'm no longer about pleasing people. I'm about helping those who felt the same struggles that I've been through before. Maybe I can inspire or empower someone that's struggling with the same things that I've struggled or struggling with. I put myself out there because I'm not afraid to be seen. I put myself out there because I want to be me. If you try to be like someone else, if you try to hold all that stuff in, you can never truly be happy. And there's pros and cons, like the title of this video. There's pros and cons, but there's pros and cons to everything. But what is more important? Feeling defeated, shrinking, being someone that is not true to who you are, or coming out and being like, I'm motherfucking Beyonce, okay? But yourself, which is better. Not knocking Beyonce, but being you is better than being like anybody else. I'm just saying, like, coming out and being like, you know, I just think to y'all, that's vulnerability at its finest right there. But if I had my way, I would empower every single one of you to go out today and be vulnerable, to go out today and congratulate, encourage, support, show love to people that are being vulnerable. If you see someone being vulnerable on a social media post, go like it, go love it, go comment on it. Say something nice. If you see something negative, don't feed into that. Don't feed into that. Don't heart it. Don't get angry face. Why is there even an angry emoji? If there was no hate in the world, there'd be no angry emoji. Come up with other fun emojis like raise the roof emojis. I challenge you to be a better person today than you were yesterday. I challenge you to be your true self. I challenge you to be vulnerable. Be like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not going to sit here and shrink in my own skin and try to please everybody else, because in the end, it's about me. I can't give my best self to anyone else unless I'm true to myself. And it's about being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is scary, especially if you haven't had much practice. But reading books like anything written by Brené Brown, any self-help books, things like that, surrounding yourself with positive, encouraging, loving people would help too. We need to stop being afraid of the trolls, of the dicks, of the people that are just out there to hurt other people because they're hurting inside. And we need to do it for us. So I came on here real quick, share a little bit about vulnerability with you guys. And please, as a friend of mine, because you're obviously a friend of mine if you're following me, if you're a friend of mine, let's stop the negative talk or bashing together. The world has enough of that. Social media has enough of that. And start encouraging, loving, supporting one another. Whether you're a woman or a man, because we all need it. This country needs it. This world needs it. We need more love in our lives, and it starts with us. I love you guys. I'm gonna go shower now since I haven't done so since my workout. That's another vulnerability tidbit for you guys. I'm out of here. Have a good Friday.